I can't believe I'm actually reading this title. I slept with 300 people and my parents approve. Oh, DJ, let's do it.
This is Annie. She fell in love with...
People judge me because I slept with 300 people last year. I get a lot of judgment from a lot of different people.
Oh, that was just last
a few
year.
Years away from clinical depression. Nothing empowering about this, just makes you look easy and an STD catcher, being chased by thirsty little boys.
Today, Annie's friend Alex will be sharing her thoughts on her mate's escapades.
I did wonder, how are you sort of safe with
300 in the past year?
The last year.
Motherfucker, I don't think I met 300 people myself.
I'm Annie. People judge me because I slept with 300 people last year, but I don't care. I first started doing spicy content in 2020. It was during COVID. I saw some girls on TikTok talking about all the money they were making, and I thought, that sounds pretty easy. It's now been...
So you just decided, yeah, I'm gonna just sell my body.
...4 years, and I absolutely love it. When I first started, I was earning about $9,000 a month, and now I earn about $250,000 a month. So right now I'm just setting up my stage, I guess, for my job. I'm pretty simple when it comes to filming content. I like to just use my tripod, and I like to keep things
Somebody
pretty personal,
gotta fact check
kind of
that,
like the girlfriend
but
experience, nothing
a
too
quarter
crazy.
a million
Yeah,
per
ready to go.
month?
I first started being open about my sex life online, or maybe 9 months ago, and I honestly was just sharing it for fun. Then I was just like sharing my sexual experiences because I thought it was good to break the stigma of women being sexual. And then over time, people started really enjoying my content. So I started deciding to like set myself goals, and that's when I came up with the 300 people in a year.
I'm not gonna say
And
it. Not gonna say it.
The most that I've slept with in a day is 5. I find a lot of the people that I sleep with on dating apps or in real life, the guys that I've met so far, I wouldn't say that I would see myself being with them long term. But if I do find the right person along my journey, then that's something that I would definitely consider. I've had like very mixed reactions to my sleeping with 300 people in a year. Some people have been super supportive, like, go girl, you do you, slay. And then I've had the
But why is she doing this? Oh my gosh, my head's starting to hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
majority of people judging me, saying that I'm riddled with STIs and that I'm not safe and that I'm disgusting. I think that there's definitely a stigma with women being sexual as opposed to men. I think people accept men as being sexual beings, whereas women are seen as non-sexual beings, which is incorrect. Sexual beings, whereas as opposed to men, I think people definitely a stigma with women being sexual as opposed to men. I think people accept men as being sexual beings, whereas women are seen as non-sexual beings, which is...
That is totally false. That is totally false. That is totally false. And even me and my virginity can be comfortable saying that that's totally false. Cause how I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. She not even that. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, she not even that. And she getting $250,000 per month. And then you got motherfuckers in her comments talking about go girl. What you want her to do? Break the Guinness World Record?
Incorrect.
I'm not even halfway through this vid.
I get berated in the comments. Here are just a few of the comments that I tend to get. Really? Like, really? Is that all you can boast about? What a sad life. You must be living. Grow a few years old and most of these desperate people will stop coming and giving you money. You're just a few years away from clinical depression.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers going...
This makes you look easy. And an STD catcher, being chased by thirsty little boys. The body is good, but the head not so much. As plain Jane trying to be hot with makeup. What a warped mentality. Definitely was dropped as a baby or abused by an uncle. I honestly don't let the judgment online really bother me that much. Sometimes I laugh at it.
Dropped as a baby or abused by an uncle is crazy.
You have to have a thick skin. When I first started doing adult content, my friends and family were definitely concerned. They were worried about my future, also worried about the hate that I was getting online. I'm about to call mum and see what she thinks about my love life. When I first told her about what I do, well, technically I didn't tell her. She found out through a news article on Facebook and she was very shocked. It wasn't the best way for her to find out. Hey mum. What did you think when I first told you about the content that I make?
Well, you didn't tell me. I was online and there was a newspaper.
So Australia hyping up these type of hoes?
So I started reading and I didn't know what OF was.
Maybe I'm not seeing what everybody else is seeing. It's like...
Did you have any reservations, and if so, what were they?
Yes, of course I did. My first concern was that you would reach a certain age and what would you do afterwards? But of course you've proven again that you know exactly what you're doing and I don't have any concerns anymore.
What are your thoughts on the number of guys that I slept with last year?
All I can say is I know you very well and I feel like you know.
She can't even answer. She can't even answer the question directly.
Have control of what she does in her life.
Nah, mom got great PR. I'm not gonna lie. That's great PR by mom.
Consent is such an issue.
Why her mom better looking than her?
Meant to see that a woman can make decisions about herself.
Yeah, I like that.
So would the trolls ever stop you from doing what you do?
No, I don't think they ever would. I mean, I'm just doing my own thing. I've been dealing with hate now for probably 3 years since I started my spicy page. Mum, would you ever want to change what I do for a living?
I want you to choose what you do in life. I trust you. Whatever you choose to do, I'll be there for you.
Aww. All right, Mum, I've got to go now, but I love you.
So if she goes for the Guinness World Record of the most...
I am just getting some drinks prepared because my friend Alex is coming over.
My name is Alex. I'm 33 years old.
You just got mom with her pom-pom cheering on the sidelines while her daughter is just getting absolutely wrecked.
How are you? Good, how are you?
Bro,
Did you
what?
think
Bro,
when you
what
first heard
is
about
this
my
world? Like, Dad,
theory?
what is this world? I don't understand this shit. I don't understand, bro. What the
The
fuck?
way I had found out about it. We had only been living together for about a month.
Yeah, literally.
So, I kind of understand that you wouldn't want to just come out and say it.
It was also an awkward thing to just come out and say.
Exactly. Exactly. But after you told me about it, I was totally fine with it.
How did you feel once you found out about all the guys I'd been with last year?
I think because initially the way that I found out about it was from an Instagram post, which did surprise me a little bit. But then when I approached you about it and you were sort of really open with me and honest, there was probably a little bit of a side to me that I think it's safety issues. Like I did wonder, how are you sort of safe with all of the guys that you have been with last year?
I feel like I'm very safe when it comes to it because obviously with my work I have to be, because if I were to film with other creators, you can only film with creators if you're clean, because we do like full STI checks every 2 weeks, and obviously practice like using protection, like condoms, etc. So I feel like I do it very well, but obviously there's always risk, and so I get that. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. Do you ever worry about what people think?
It only bothers me what my close friends and family think. Everyone outside of that, I could not care less.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get drinks. Do you wanna go get ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool.
So, do you usually approach a guy that you like the look of, or do you wait for them to approach you?
I feel like I definitely do a little bit of both. Like, if I see a guy that I like, I'll approach him and maybe like do it at the bar so it's more casual.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I feel like I'll just let them approach me.
Yeah.
Might give them the eyes from across the room, and then they'll come over and
And what about your handbag? What kind of things would you put in your handbag for a night out?
Definitely a condom. Always gotta be safe.
Yes.
Maybe
gotta be
2,
safe.
just
Safety
in case.
first. Yes.
And then just my.
She got the condom?
makeup, and
Keep going.
I do.
Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm set
let me
to
get this
go.
vid over with, bro. Let me just get this shit over with. Oh my god.
In the future, I am hoping next year to hit 600 in a year. So we'll see how we go this year, and then maybe that's my next year's challenge.
I don't even have 600 followers, bro. What the I don't even know 600 people in real life.
I would say to people who judge women for their sex lives, what's the difference between a man sleeping with 5 people in a day and a woman sleeping with 5 people in a day? I don't understand.
No, because y'all are both H words. Y'all are both that. Like, I'm not, no. I was hold the same standard for a man, bro. What the fuck? Why do you need that? Like, you sharing a piece of your soul, of your body with 5 different people in a single, like, they don't give a fuck.
Does it, they celebrate him and they think he's a legend, but when a woman does it, we're called names and
no, they're not.
and
No,
it's just not fair.
Y'all are not legends.
Other women who want to explore their sexuality would be just
no. Y'all are not legends, bro.
Put it out there on the internet like I do. I'm trying to beat the stigma around women being sexual, and honestly, like, I feel amazing. It really is one of the best things I've ever done. So highly recommend.
I'ma just hit stop record.